Right, today we have a BEHRINGER Heavy Distortion HD300. Now, all I know about this is that it doesn't work. So let's have a look. It's going to be an interesting one to test because I don't have a guitar. But I'm sure we can get something set up here. So looks to be a fairly compact unit. And it's 9 volts DC in, but interestingly it is center negative. So I think I have an idea of what's wrong with this already. I wonder if somebody's put a standard power supply in that's center positive and it's blown it up, and we will check it. I think this is probably set as center positive. Let me just check, and it is. So we'll turn it around and we should now have 9 volts, center negative. Okay, let's hope this doesn't blow up. And no light. I expect the light to come on, but nothing. Okay, let's get inside this. Oh, that's just a metal plate. Give it a bit of weight. There we are. So we have 3 screws here. Looks like that's a diode there, a couple of capacitors. So I wonder if that one's been changed. Little transistor there. Okay, let's remove these. Okay, we'll try and do a test with it first, just in case it's that LED, because that would be a bit embarrassing. So this is the in and this is the out. So I'll plug up some headphones to out. And the lights come on. Interesting. 1, 2, 1, 2. So we don't think somebody's plugged the wrong one in. I mean, there's not that much to this, is there? Right, we'll just have a look around the back of the board here. So quite a few transistors, resistors, capacitors. Nothing really blown that I can see. And yeah, nothing there, all looks good. Nothing obvious at all. Let's look on this side again. Okay, let's have a look at this diode. It's the first thing that comes through, so that's open. Point 2. So these 2 transistors are next in line after the diode and a couple of resistors. So I'm just going to test these next. Looks okay. That's a bit low. Maybe we should take this one off and test it. I'm wondering if maybe that's stopping everything else. So I'm attempting to take off this component. 2 of the legs came off really quite easily, but the third one felt like it was welded on. It just didn't want to remove. I used flux, I used braid, I put fresh solder on. And even with that, I still had to fight to get this thing off. This is only a short section of the time it took to do it. I even put low melt solder on to try and make it easier, but even that didn't help. Well, we've managed to remove it, minus one of the legs, so we'll get that out in a second. But yeah, I think this possibly shorted out, maybe even overheated, and that's why it was so difficult to get removed. So our new transistor has arrived. So let's get this fitted. I'm not sure actually that this is going to completely fix it, but you never know. Let's zoom in. Look at this. Right, I think we'll just get a little 9-volt battery just to verify. 9 volts. Power. Okay, so we have our microphone. Plug this in there, and we've got the light on now. Let's get the headphones. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so nothing there. So that's it on. I'm going to do a bit more testing now to see where the circuit goes after the battery. Put it on there, we should say 8.9 volts, which is fine. Now that goes from here and there and down to there. So that has the 8.9 volts. So let's turn this over. Is it that? That's where it comes to. The 9 volts comes to here. Show you that. Here, round to the right, across. It's going over and then goes to here. So we do have 9 volts here. So that's the power input. So the power seems to come over to this side of the board. So let's start checking here. These resistors, we can see that the voltage is there. So it seems like the voltage comes round to here and there. And it does seem to be on the resistors. So, and it goes into this transistor, but nothing there. So we do have good voltage here, but looking at these all seem to be connected to this transistors, and there's no voltage there at all. But there is voltage on the base, and the collector there's got nothing. Resistors have got nothing. So I'm beginning to suspect this transistor here. Let's have a closer look. 1B33. So let's take this off. Right, so I forgot to record just before I took that off of there, so you only caught the end of that. We've managed to find some replacements. So what I'm going to do is put one of these on here and then we'll retest it. so we need the 9-volt battery. So what I can do is I can actually test the voltage. So let's put that on. And then if we look where we've done the repair, go to negative. And here, this side now, we're getting 7.8 volts. So we're actually getting voltage there that we weren't getting before. Right, given that that seems to be working a bit better now, what I think I'll do is put it all back together again, and then we'll give it a test. Okay, we are ready to test. So because I don't have a guitar, I've hooked up this pedal to a phone. I'm going to play some music through there. We'll make the adjustments, and then this goes to this guitar amplifier as it is. So what we'll do, let's power on. So let's turn these all down. We'll switch the distortion off, gain and bass. I'm going to play a short piece of music through on bypass mode, and we'll see that it just plays it, and then we'll switch it on and we'll adjust the distortion. So let's try it first off. Hopefully you can hear that okay, but yep, that seems to play. Everything seems to be working. So let's switch it on. Now we'll turn the level up a little bit. Let's try it again, and then I will mess about with these controls and see if we can make it work. Right, it's just a very short piece of music, it's only about 10 seconds, so let's try it again. Yeah, that does seem to work. So that's the distortion. We'll try it one more time. Okay, all sounds good. I think that's fully working. So all the controls seem to work, and yeah, it works in bypass mode and in standard mode. I have absolutely no idea what I'm going to do with this because, as I say, I don't have a guitar, so this is not much use to me. So maybe I'll see if I can find someone who can make use of it. Okay, if you enjoyed the video, give it a like. If you're not subscribed, then please do consider subscribing. And thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next one.